Today we have a 2006 Chevy Trailblazer. It's a LT with a 4.2 motor. The customer said that he has a banging underneath. He's actually had this car quite a long time. It's got like 240,000 on it. The motor tranny are excellent. I've seen a lot of them go a lot of miles. But this is a common problem they have. If you are going to purchase one or you have one, you're going to want to check out periodically your frame, because where your upper control arm and lower control arm in the rear mounts the frame, it rots out. Rots out, rust out, whatever you want to call it. But these are known to be a problem area on these and can be very expensive to fix. So if you're purchasing one or you hear a banging in the back of yours, this is something you're going to want to check out to make sure it's safe, because the upper and lower control arm holds your rear end in place. And if those aren't anchored properly, the rear end actually can twist out. So it's something that has to be addressed as soon as you notice it. So it's something to keep an eye on. And we're going to show you where that is located and how they're mounted. So you got the rear end, you got your springs, you got your stabilizer bar going across here, and where it mounts to your frame, you got your bracket here. Where it mounts this frame, you can see it's broke loose. And thank goodness it's not on both sides. It's dangerous, but not as bad as if both sides were like this. So you can get a whole new frame, which would be too expensive. They do sell kits for this, or you can just get the steel yourself and weld it up. So it is repairable. Depends how bad it is. This one is not that bad yet. So if you're buying a Chevy Trailblazer or a GMC Envoy, that is one thing you definitely want to check before you purchase it. So you got the rear end across here. You got your stabilizer bars that go here to the frame, and you got this bracket that holds it onto the frame where your bolt goes through. And a lot of times it's either this bracket will rust away or this frame actually goes. So, I mean, it's not just one place. It could be your frame, it could be this bracket. So this side isn't that bad. I'm going to show you the other side, but these have to be fixed because this is actually what holds the rear end in place. If these are broke, it's going to start twisting. Could actually cause a pretty serious condition. When you're checking this, you got your upper trail arm that goes there, but when you're checking the frame, you check the whole thing over, of course, and there's actually one that's lower. You want to double check that too on both sides to make sure that it's worth fixing. So once you check the upper one and the lower one, you'll see how bad it is, and if you can use the brackets, or if you actually have to get a frame section, or maybe even a whole new frame. It depends what it needs, but it's something you have to do because it won't be safe driving down the road for you or your family. And depends on if it's top and bottom on both sides, it might not be worth fixing. It might actually exceed the value of the vehicle. So that's totally up to you, but just something to definitely look for before you purchase one.